Hey, and a very warm welcome to the Into the LightWeb Podcast with me, your hostess, Joanna Hunter, metaphysical teacher, spiritual life and business coach, published author, and the high priestess of the LightWeb, a spiritual technology that will change your life. This is the place to be to talk everything under the LightWeb, from consciousness, relationships, to money, to spiritual business, and everything in between. Hello, I am here live with you with the gorgeous Amma, who is one of my clients in my Divine Planning Abundant Profits program, and she's also in my LightWeb program. But today we're going to be talking about Divine Planning Abundant Profits. Amma, warm welcome. Come and introduce yourself. Tell people who you are and what it is that you do in the world.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. I'm here with my dragons. I want to take them and show you. They are part of my who I am now. So I'm Amma Ventelä. I'm in Finland. You can probably hear from my pronunciation, especially when I get excited, it may be like, but hope it will be fine. And I have been in Joanna's world for 1 year, and I had made really big changes in my life. I used to be a scientist. I used to have a international scientific career in lake and river and marine aquatic protection, and I have been working in China and in many places, and in that work I was kind of trained to work internationally. So when my spiritual awakening started around 2017, it was quite obvious that I'm not only focusing to Finland, but
A global
used to go all over the places. So I also was trained in international lightworker course. My special field is bringing in energies, angelic energies, dragon energies, any type of energy, so that people can feel them. So I'm not so
really
much
experienced them for
I'm like invoking galactic or dragon or angelic energies, and then just give the experience to people, not saying that, because it's not a matter of believing or knowing or the facts, but it is more like I'm bringing in the energy. That is what I do in the world. I bring in galactic.
I love that. I love that. And I love that your approach to this is not about, I'm right, this is what's happening. You're like giving people an experience to let them actually feel it for themselves, which is so important, to have a personal experience. But when you first started your spiritual business, and when I first sort of found you, if you like, you were introduced into my world. When you were first introduced into my world and I found you, quite a different story from where you are today to where you were back then, because am I fair to say that you had real problems with charging? Like many spiritual entrepreneurs don't like to charge. So tell us a little bit about your experience right back then. Take us back to that place where you first found me and we have our sort of first chat.
Yes, it was life-changing chat. I have it was, but of course it was all meant to be. I was supposed to understand the whole process and also experience what I experienced, because when I started my work as a light worker, I came visible, and like I said, I became visible really globally. I was like advertising myself to all over the world and saying that, hey, I have this this clairvoyant skill to clear your vibes and come here and I will help you. And you can imagine how it was like. I was like surrounded by people needing help, and of course anyone didn't have any money to pay, and I was helping everyone. I was answering every messenger message in the middle of the night when someone in India was in trouble.
Like zero boundaries.
I have
Giving.
Yeah,
And you would have burned out if you'd kept going like that. I mean, it's really good that you have such a beautiful, big, compassionate heart, but we got to put the boundaries in, right?
Yeah.
I think exactly. I think you came on a discovery call to just have a chat with me, and I think I told you off on that call.
Yeah, I thought I have some money blockages, and said, no. You don't have any money blockages, but you are such a people pleaser. And I was, whoa. And that really changed. And it was every word you were given to me really by angels, because it was all the teachings. Of course, I joined your world. I have to say that I joined through the $1 million dollar experiment. I found you. I first found Elisa Hartzell, my other teacher now, who is very significant. I use her sacred soul alignment tools for everything, basically. But I was following her, and she was announcing your experiment. And then I joined. I didn't know what it was. I had never heard of you. I joined, and first I was really like, who is this woman? And what is she saying? But I just kept following you. Of course, you are so active in social media that you were always bumped into my field, and I was always listening. I was listening all the free master classes, everything. Always when you came live, I was listening, and it was given to me. It was like starting to build the boundaries, everything you are teaching, basically, because that was what I needed. I needed to have really strict boundaries, and they have been tested. I now have them. I have taken all the teachings into my heart, and this is now.
I mean, your unfoldment in my world has been nothing short of spectacular. So when you first came into my world, we had these zero boundaries. You are replying to messages at midnight. You are giving to everybody, regardless of if there's any energy exchange or anything like that. Your heart's wide open, but you were probably starting to feel quite drained by that time.
Yeah.
You were making barely like 200 to 500 euros a month.
Yeah.
So you join Divine Planning Abundant Profits. We not only help you with your mindset and get rid of that people pleaser, we help you get a business system that really works in your business.
Yeah, if it was like 500, that was maximum when we met, 500 euros. So it is 30 times higher now.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you literally just had a 20K month within a year of being in my world.
Yes, and the first 20 or almost 30, I think it was more than, if you include everything that had payment plan, but kind of total sale, it was more than 30K already in November when last year.
Amazing. I mean, I remember you had you came to the Divine Planning Abundant Profits. We did it live. You went through the live module, you went through the live classes, you literally just applied it. And I remember you had like a spectacular launch because we were celebrating you in the group and everyone was celebrating you. And it was such a fun, amazing thing. But one of the real big wins that you've had since being in Divine Planning Abundant Profits is you've left the day job. You are full-time spiritual healer, coach, and energy worker. I mean,
yes, and I have other people working for me now. So of course I wouldn't be able to expand. That is one of your teachings that last spring I really didn't have any guarantee that I would be expanding and growing. Just my kind of divine planning knowledge. But I was invite. There was a person joining me to help me, and that was definitely needed. It is for customer service and for contacting people and taking care of, so kind of assistant. And I'm now thinking about having even another one because I
Fantastic.
will expand. This is just the beginning.
It's unreal. It's unreal. And I love it. I love how you've really just taken the teachings, applied them, using them to serve your global audience. One of the cool things with you is that you also always teach in Finnish as well, which, you know, I think sometimes people think that they have to, you know, swap. If they're from another country, they think sometimes that they have to do their coaching only in English because that's where, you know, that's where only the people really are, you know, like you have to kind of, you know, like get into a global audience. And you've been able to do both. You've been able to offer your services still in your mother language of Finnish. And, you know, I think that's amazing as well, because you've actually become very popular in Finland.
Yes, how I see it, like you always talk about optimizing things, that there are these and I think this is one of the key things that helped me to understand how things are, that when you start your business, you have these periods, like when you start, then you optimize, you make things work, and you cannot grow until it's working. And what angels are and my guides are showing me, that I will optimize in Finnish, because that's easiest. That is easiest for me to understand everything in Finnish, what kind of courses, how to make them work, how to do the text and the techniques and so on. And when everything is working in Finnish, then it's really easy to just take some parts also in English.
Absolutely. Nailed it. Nailed it, because that's exactly what it is. So what Amma's talking about is our amazing core system. So we have CORE, but also as well, those are 4 levels of business as well. So the first one is create and activate. That's when you're first starting out. You need to create everything, like your Facebook pages and everything. And then once you have created all of that, you're move into the optimize, where we learn about our business. We learn what works, what doesn't work. We learn to get really good at what we do. We hone our skills in optimize. And now you're, you know, as you're optimizing more and more and more, you're going to end up moving into the R, which is ramp up and scale, and really begin to scale your business. And, you know, as you said, it's going to be so easy once you've got it running smoothly in the easiest language for you, right? Because Finnish is your native language, so it's super easy for you to work in that language. And of course, that's going to be so easy to convert that then into English when you've got something that's really working and really helping you. So I love that. I love how you I love how your angels were like, just do it and make it easy for yourself.
Yeah,
that's another thing that we teach.
Yes, this easiness. Yes, this is ease and joy, and just like be and being, not doing. That is also because I was doing so much. I was like everywhere and doing. And what I have learned.
I just remember the first call, because I've always had the ability to see energy, so I'm not your average coach. And I just remember that first call that we got on, and it was like, do you know the old-fashioned telephones, like the big telephones, like big ones with the big curly cords? It was literally like I could see thousands of them coming out of your energy field. It was like everybody had a hotline to you.
Yeah, and
everybody had access to a piece of your energy. And I thought, why is this woman like still, you know, breathing? Because she's so busy. There's so much so many things pulling on your energy.
Yeah, I remember I was totally trained because I just had finished that maybe half an hour earlier. I had both Finnish and English Facebook lives where I was like giving angel cards and reading people's energies, and there was.
I mean, it was like a
Oh,
hotline just coming out of you, and I was thinking,
yeah.
oh Lord, you know, and I could see that generous heart of yours, and how much you want to give to people, and how much you really, and how much that means to you. And, you know, I work on that principle. If you know, brand new to my world, and you're maybe listening to this for the first time, you know, if you're brand new to my world, then, you know, one of the things that I teach is a principle called Get Selfish, which is about looking after yourself so that you're pouring from a full cup. And I thought, my goodness, this woman really needs to get selfish, to pour into her own cup, so that, you know, it's not getting to the place where you get burnt out and you are feeling so tired and you don't have the energy to do the work that lights you up and do the work that makes you happy and makes your soul sing, you know. But it's so beautiful to see you taking all the lessons to heart, not only in my Divine Planning Abundant Profits program, but also in my LightWeb program. And I know that you have combined that as well with another one of my clients, Alyssa Hartzell's Sacred Soul Alignment, which is really cool as well. Like, I love that you were able to kind of create this together. If you were speaking to somebody or who was sitting, maybe they had seen or heard about Divine Planning Abundant Profits, what would you say to them as a recommendation for whether that course might be for them or not?
It is, if you want to be not only light worker, but I would say that any kind of, if you have any business, any kind of business, and you want to bring the energy of ease and joy and happiness and having fun into your world, I think this is such a clear and safe and so divine concept that and it is surrounded by energies, Joanna's energy, but also the community of people, because it is so critical to surround yourself with people with high vibration, with dreams and intentions, and so I would say that just jump in. And I didn't have any money. I have to say, I didn't have any money when I made first decision to join Divine Planning, and then LightWeb, and at the same time Alicia's program. So it was if you think with your brains, it is totally insane decision to join all these. But here I am. I have paid them all, and I have survived, and not only paid, but now really I'm creating my beautiful divine abundance, and it will be even more amazing. So it is life changing. It is just be brave, listen to your heart, listen to Joanna, and join her masterclass. You will bring in these magical energies. It is just being in your energy, because that is how the million-year experiment was working, that you are surrounded by these energies. And I think I will be millionaire maybe next year, if not this year.
I mean, amazing. This is it. We open up a world of infinite possibilities for our ladies who come and join us, and it is so magical to hear you, because I mean, I just remember that first call, and I was distressed for you. I was thinking, oh my Lord, this woman is just giving and giving and giving, and you know, when does it get to be her turn to receive? You know, when does it get to be an equal giving and receiving, that beautiful infinity symbol, you know, that I really look to help my clients create in their lives, a giving and a receiving. And you know, you just really took to the teaching so quickly. and applied them so quickly. And you are definitely a testament of what can happen when you show up in the kind of purity of the energy, because that heart of yours to give to others has never changed. Like, even though we've put the boundaries in place to make it easier for you to give, but look at you now, the level that you're serving at now, you would never have been able to serve at that level before,
No. The main teaching is that I think and what was also for me, it was the one who really made me understand that you cannot give from empty space or container. It is dirty water you have in this, like I was giving and I hardly had anything left, and it was not good energy anymore. So what I'm teaching always everywhere is that that we are allowed to fill our own energy
Absolutely.
containers.
So important.
I have free, totally free and open service meditation every Friday at 12 o'clock Finnish time, and this is where we are bringing in galactic energies. We are filling our own energy field with Archangel Metatron. We are filling the energy fields and bringing in all the galactic energies and source energy to ourselves, and then we are channeling it to Earth, to ley lines.
Beautiful.
This new one, it started after you told me that I was connected with Joanna in the card pulling session just spontaneously, and you were giving me the card that you are strong galactic
channel, yes.
Yes, channel for galactic energies, and then and I was like, yes, this is who I am. And then I think it was next day almost I organized this. So it is both in English and in Finnish. So we are
I love that.
globally sending this galactic energy to Earth. So I'm still doing service work. I have found angels have showing me the ways to really give. I think I'm giving much more now when earlier, but then at the same time my paid services are expensive. They are high quality. They are VIP level services, so you can get everything for free, like the main energy. Of course it's free. Angels, source,
absolutely, because it's available to everybody, right?
Yeah.
And you're able to like leverage that beautiful, giving, generous heart. And like, I will always have free master classes. I mean, that's something that I believe in. That's something that I teach. I will always give for free because that's my generous nature. But there is a level where you've got to make sure that you're also receiving. And that's where, of creating offers that are amazing and giving people the opportunity to come and experience your energy for free, and then letting them decide for themselves if you are the healer or the coach for them.
Yeah.
I think that's so good.
I just want to mention that also one teaching in Divine Planning Abundance Profit course is that I think very significant that you have different kind of services. You have these very expensive services, but you also have low price where people are coming in. They are coming into your free master classes, and then there's something really what they can have and experience, and then they are leveling up when they feel.
Yes,
not selling, but it's just inviting that, let's have a beautiful time with my dragons here.
I love that. Oh my goodness. Yes. And that's it's so true. And I think it's just giving people the opportunity, because not everybody is in a position to jump into a higher end course. Not everybody is in that place, but doesn't mean that they can still experience your energy, and we can have things like our meditations and things that are very accessible and easy for people to purchase as well. And, and in your world, you can come and join it for free, that's such an amazing cool thing that we do.
Yeah, the way you are not selling, but offering. I think it was something that touched my heart and who I am. So it was easy for me to, because it was so difficult to charge, like you said, like sell people that are come here and well, you should have this half an hour session with me, 30 euros, and, and I will give you something. And it was so not me.
Like awkward.
Way to invite people and share the energies, and those come who feel that this is for them. They
Yes.
come. I don't have to sell anything. I don't have to sell anything.
I love that. I love that. And that, I mean, that's a huge principle
Mm.
of divine planning, abundant profits, is we don't sell, we share. And
No.
it's such a, you know, and you really embody that. You really embody the generosity, and people feel the genuineness of your energy. They feel the genuineness of how you actually want to help. And I think this is what makes divine planning, abundant profits so different, because we're not a regular business course. We're not a regular business academy. We're not a regular business system. We're specifically designed and downloaded for a spiritual entrepreneur. So we're working with who you really are. We're working with your heart. We're working with your essence, your values, your ethics, all the things that are important to you, but also as well making sure that your cup is full, and that you're got the resources, like the resource of money, to keep expanding, keep building, because we're on a mission, all of us together, to raise that vibration of the planet. I mean, I really feel like everybody inside Divine Planning, Abundant Profits shares that mission.
Yes. Yes, and there will be this live meditation again tomorrow, and I will also then share. I also have free masterclasses, Woo Woo, Magic of Woo Woo, and also both in Finnish and in English. It is coming, and I will announce that tomorrow.
Amazing. Amazing. And this is it. This is, you know, this is what's so wonderful with being in the world as well. Tell us a little bit about your experience of the community as well, because our community is very different to other business courses out there. We roll in a totally different way in our community. It's such a beautiful place.
Yeah, first of all these coaching calls, there is a monthly coaching call with you, and of course that is already it is valuable. It is like you, because of your ability to see and sense and bring in the guidance. It is always so exact. Oh, I don't, and then the conversations with Skylar. I know that it's temple thing, but I love a conversation with Skylar. It is where Joanna is channeling wisdom, and it is so beautiful. And of course, then LightWeb healings, also in temple, but then, and the whole LightWeb, all teachings there. And the community in all, like I said, it is so supportive, so loving, and not any competition or like feeling that why she is celebrating. But this concept of celebrating others is so beautiful and empowering.
It's such a safe place to actually, you know, place a celebration. You think if you do well in life, it would be okay to share that, but often in many spaces, it is not okay to share that. People, you can feel, especially if you're energy sensitive, you can feel the jealousy, or you can feel the bad juju when somebody is not happy that you're happy that you've done something great. The nice thing in Divine Planning, Abundant Profits is that we genuinely celebrate each other. We genuinely are happy when each other are doing well. We see it as, well, if it's possible for her, it must be possible for me. And it's this beautiful celebration. And as Amma said, you know, like the $1 million year is coming for her, you know, I know we will be celebrating you hard when you reach there, you know, because that is the unfoldment of, you know, the magic within the communities, I feel.
Yes, and I feel that it is also something that really opened something in me when I was able to be visible with all my wins. Like it is especially maybe in other countries as well, but especially in Finland, it is you are not supposed to celebrate. You are like being somebody's asking how you are doing. Well, could be worse. And you are not supposed to say that. Oh, I will be millionaire next year.
I think that's sometimes a bit of a universal thing. We definitely have that in the UK as well. In the UK, we call it tall poppy syndrome. You're not meant to have your head above anybody else's head. You're not meant to be, and so it is, and I think it is beautiful to have a safe place to celebrate and elevate in as well, and see others elevating too and be inspired by that, as opposed to thinking, oh God, when's there going to be my turn? The community is, the vibe of the community is like, we get excited for each other because we know that that's coming for us too, it's that inclusiveness of being in that community, which I really love. Oh my goodness. So you've got all these plans, you're doing your weekly classes that you do, you've got plans to do some beautiful free master classes. Tell us what your plans for the future are. Obviously, you've mentioned that you're going for a 7-figure year. I am so excited.
Well, maybe not this year, but next year. Or 6-figure. Yes, could be even this year. I don't know. Yeah, let's see.
I feel like you're probably on track for that.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, very close. Yes, yes, I have really strong guidance. Everything that I teach, all my courses, I have been channeling them directly from my angelic team, and I have these basic courses now running in Finnish. I think it is a divine planning, abundance, profit type of. I have this year plan that this is happening in the same way like you have. You have certain basic courses and lifetime access. You have lifetime access.
Yeah,
they are expensive. They are expensive courses, the basic ones. Then there are some smaller ones, and I'm still building that, and I'm also excited about everything. I would like to study, and I would like to paint, and I would like to do oracle cards. But angels are saying me, hold down, wait. Now you just build, you work, you build, you learn. I'm learning. They are teaching me how to do it, and there are some amazing courses now going on, and there will also, I know what will be. I know the kind of basic year cycle, how it will be, and then it will start to develop also in English, some parts of that, but what I know that I will do things that I really, really like, I enjoy. We will have fun. We will do from the energy of joy, ease and joy. With
and
angels.
total alignment, being in that place of fun, joy, ease, and total alignment. I love that. I want to ask you a question, because I'm listening to you there, and I'm saying you've got your sort of year planned out and things like that. Before we met, were you a planner, or was that something that you were like, when it came, because like obviously you had your scientific, I can imagine there was planning there on that side of your personality, but when it came to the spiritual thing, because I had a real aversion to planning when I first, before I got the download of Divine Planning Abundant Profits and started applying it to my business, I thought planning was kind of boring and that it wouldn't be good. It would just it would ruin my creativity. And actually, I found that planning has made me more creative. Were you a planner before?
No, of course, because I think it is a problem when you are fully channeling and all is coming, like you wake up and you know that, okay, this is what I have to do, you do it, and I was like, not even weekly cycle, but I did, right. Like listening and doing and helping and answering messages, and
you were just like so totally, I mean, it's all good to live in the now, but you were so totally in the now. There was like absolutely no future plan in place. Which that really impacts our ability to make profits and make money in a business because there is no planning. And I was the same, like I was literally struggling to begin with. And then once divine planning abundant profits was a thing in my life and it had come through as a download, I began applying it to my business. I really began to like really get on board with planning, and now I'm like a big fan of planning because
me too. Yes, I see that. I see the plan. I see, and it is so safe to be in the plan because I don't have to worry in a way that every week I would wake up and think, oh, what do I do? What will happen and where to get customers? But I know the plan. I can see it. I can clearly see it, and I trust the plan. I stay there. And then of course my angels are like, now I was given these dragons and power of woo woo, and I'm so thrilled with these energies. So I'm able to be creative within the plan, and it's safe place to be because I have this basic going on, and it is going on. It is continuing, and then when there will be other people involved and taking kind of care of this basic, I can become even more blah again, and then it's not dangerous.
Yes, I love that, because for me, I thought planning was the most boring thing in the world ever, and now I'm literally the queen of planning. But I love it because just like you said, it creates a safe container in which you can be so creative in, and you're not sitting there worrying about how you're going to pay your bills.
Exactly. You know? Yes. And this is also the beauty of the programs, because you have payment plans, and of course it is decreasing the monthly sale, but you have payment plan running, and so you have, like I have now,
increases your monthly as you stack them, as they become a stacked and leveraged income. Yes. And it is, and you know, this is one of the cool things that I love, is that, you know, we can be totally woo, we can channel galactic energies, we can talk to our angels, our guides, but we can also be smart business women and leverage our income, stack our income, do smart business practices, but without having to literally sell our soul. We can do it in joy and ease. And I think that's what's so important.
Yes, it is. It is I think it's quite difficult to even explain people who are not in spiritual world or don't have any idea about these things. They are like, people have been really worried about me and my business. And, but these terrible times, and how can you leave your day job? But I was so sure that it will work. The moment I was already in divine planning, and I saw the plan and I saw how it will go, and then I just left because I needed all the time for this
to put in. And it has been, I mean, you've just had your first, you know, you just had a 20K month. You know, you wouldn't have been doing that in a job.
No. That so, is,
you know, it's absolutely amazing.
There was, Joanna, I was wondering, last summer, more than a year ago, just before I joined, there was first of all, there was your money workshop, 2021 money workshop, free. I didn't have money to join the course then, but the free masterclass. And then there was, I wonder what was it called? There was some portal, and you were talking about these portals, and when you make the decision, and then
it was one of my free master classes. It was called the Quantum Portal, and it was learning to step through the event horizon.
Yes, and I did that changed. I have to say that was the moment when everything changed, because I decided that I am light worker. I am global businesswoman with million incomes, and I stepped into the portal. And it was also it was I also repeated. I first did it myself with you in this free masterclass, and then it was given to me in Finnish, and that was the first Finnish course, and it was people just came, tens of people, they just came. It was too low price, but it was where my now most most loyal customers came in for that portal of change, and it has changed their lives already as well.
Amazing. Amazing. I mean, yes. And this is what it is we ripple out into the universe and we create ripples. You know, I've created a ripple that has affected your life, and your ripples are affecting the lives of your clients and students, and they're creating ripples out. And together we're creating this web of light that is literally lifting the consciousness of our planet, literally lifting the consciousness of the world that we inhabit. And you know, and I think what we have to really say to all those people that were so worried about you leaving your job, like they ain't seen nothing yet.
That's true. Yes, exactly. They haven't. It is all just opening.
Keep watching.
Opening. It's just opening. This is and it. I have to say that something really significant is opening just when we speak, and today and yesterday and next week, and the energies are really significant and magical right now.
Yes, we're about to enter into Mercury retrograde season's always a magical season, always a really powerful season. I think a lot of people see Mercury retrograde as negative. I always see it as this massive opportunity.
Things are coming up and heal.
Heal. Well, it's like the way I see it is like it's like a window into the past. And if you've got crappy energy in the past, now is your golden opportunity to go back and tidy that up.
Yeah,
you know, exactly. And it's such a powerful moment, you know, and that's how I love to view Mercury retrograde. It's like, it's my opportunity to tidy stuff up and become even more powerful in my present moment and in the now. So I love a little bit of Mercury retrograde. I get very excited for it.
And I have found, I have remembered, I have past lives, I have Mayan past lives. I have been one of the designers of Mayan calendar, and I am remembering. I'm remembering Mayan calendar. It is given back to me. And that is now something really unique, together with dragons, that is forming in my head to something unique and beautiful, because it is all about sounds in Maya calendar. Tunes. There are these specific tunes for each day and how to read and how to use those.
So obviously with the sound there is each day has its own frequency, if you like.
Exactly. And every year in your life, because there are these cycles and you are following these cycles, and each year has own tune and frequency.
Yes.
How cool is that?
It is very cool. And this is what we have a cheat. We get to call this work. Yeah,
this is what I do.
You know, this is the best thing. This is the best thing with our life.
In my balcony with my dogs in my home. I don't have to go anywhere. I can wear my Pippi Longstrom
I love that top.
jumper. And my kids are like, Mom, are you fine?
Whatever happens, if you're on this entrepreneurial journey, you will never get too big for your feet. Oh my goodness, I love that. You'll never get too big because your kids will keep you humble. Your children will keep you humble.
Yeah.
You know, never mind. I've created this massive business, this 7-figure business. My kids will still say, "Hey, Mom."
Yeah, they are the main agents of the universe, right?
Absolutely. Amma, tell people where they can find you on the internet. If they are listening to this, they're being completely inspired. Tell people where they can find you on on the internet.
It's as easy as to find you. So I copied your type of name. I have ammaventelä.com. So it is
brilliant. We'll make sure we'll pop the correct spelling and everything of that in the links below so
Yeah.
that you can make sure that you can go and check out Amma, her amazing work. Yes, I mean, I am so grateful that you've come on and come and had a chat with us today. I am so grateful. So thank you so
And thank
much.
you, Joanna, for being. I will stay in your field, and there will be so amazing things in future. Great adventures together.
Absolutely.